Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill will trash Ridge and Brooke as he tempts Katie with a big pitch. Katie will complain to Bill about getting blindsided at Forrester Creations. It came as quite a surprise when Katie said about they were bringing an outside PR platoon to clean up the Luna mess. Katie has been dealing with a lot of family drama thanks to Luna, so everyone seems to assume she needs time to deal with all that. This isn't about Katie doing a poor job, but it still sucked to know she was being replaced when an important extremity arose. Bill will play up how Katie deserves better treatment than she's been getting at Forrester Creations. The fact that Katie has to answer to Ridge and Brooke will irritate Bill. Bill will have to traipse precisely since Brooke is Katie's cherished family, but he'll still make it known that Katie's stuck in a bad situation. Bill will substantially condemn Ridge for subscribing off on the new PR platoon without really considering Katie's passions. Bill may argue that Brooke is just Ridge's yes woman and add that Katie needs to be calling her own shots. Bill will deliver a tempting offer and try to bait Katie to Spencer Publications for a fresh launch. Bill has reunited with Katie on a particular position. He'll suppose it's time for them to come back together on a professional position, too. Bill will push Katie to return to Spencer Publications and will play up the idea of Will joining the family company as well. That would be a dream come true for Bill, so he'll stopgap Katie Grotto's in and can move Will to do the same. Bill will give Katie updates on this professional curveball and count on some good news. Ridge spends Thanksgiving with Taylor. Hayes and Kelly have a happy lemon regale with their loved bones. At home, Steffi prepares everything for the vacation with Taylor and the kiddies. Kelly picked out the aprons. The little girl thinks everything is going to taste so good. Taylor mentions that Steffi used to make the same face as Kelly does now. Finn and Hayes enter from the sand. They offer to help. Steffi orders her husband to put his muscles to work and crush potatoes. Ridge shows up carrying flowers. The kiddies want him to stay. Ridge promises he's spending the day with his family them. That's right, Ridge, make sure they know which family you're talking about. Taylor asks what Ridge is doing there. The man is making the rounds. He formerly had brunch with Eric, Donna, and Brooke Logan. Taylor is glad he's there and hopes he's happy. Ridge hopes she's happy too. She is, the croaker says. Ridge and Finn take over, but the women are upset they will just make a mess. The men promise they've it all handled. Steffi is amazed by her mama and Pater. Taylor assures her that she's just fine. Steffi commends her mama on her strength. Regale is ready, so they all talk about what they're thankful for. At Il Giardino, Daphne is singing. Carter beams with pride. The nose has missed singing so much. Sheila says the lemon is nearly done. This is veritably different from Thanksgiving in France, Daphne notes. She adds that time with family and musketeers should always be cherished. Cleric and Carter sit down. Carter tells Deacon if he ever needs legal advice, he can turn to him. They know they haven't always gotten along, but they hope to put that in the history. Cleric invites Carter and Daphne to join them for lemon regale. Daphne says Il Giardino is like an alternate home. Carter doesn't want to crash their Thanksgiving, and mentions he has special plans for Daphne. The couple leaves and Sheila says it was nice of Cleric to invite them. Sheila tries to get him to open up about his exchanges with Taylor. Deacon says she set up a way to get him to open up like no way ahead. Cleric and Sheila sit down to eat. She appreciates everything he's done to make their vacation perfect. Deacon asks if she's thinking about Finn and Hayes. Sheila wishes she could spend the vacation with Finn and Hayes, but she's not going to obsess about it. It comes on the heels of the Luna reproach, and Bill is ready to use this occasion to his advantage. Bill pitched the idea of working at Spencer Publications to Katie and Will. At the same time, Riddle textbook dispatches have Katie and Electra freaking out. Electra and Katie's riddle is tied to new Forrester hand Dylan. You flash back her, she is the art school teacher who took over the sand house this summer. It's possible that Dylan has her eyes on Katie's job. Dylan tell commodity important to Electra, and its commodity she feels shamefaced about. What does Dylan have to do with Electra and her lush life? It could pertain to Remy ever. Perhaps Dylan saw his deep fakes of Electra and passed judgment, or could she have had a hand in the whole snide mess? Finn and Steffi throw a party at the Precipice house. The room is gleeful with the energy of Kelly, Hayes, and Taylor. At one point Ridge pops up to see his family, and this will mean that Taylor is reminded of how he ditched her for the umpteenth time. But Taylor and Ridge are grown-ups, so we anticipate them to come through and be jocular for their children and grandchildren anyhow of any moping awkwardness. As is the show's tradition, dinner time is anteceded by the guests participating what they're thankful for this time. Cleric and Sheila host a gathering at Il Giardino, and Carter and Daphne are invited to partake the fun. Hope and Liam planning their forthcoming espousal. Is this when Sheila learns that Beth doesn't want her anywhere near the marriage? Carter goes all out to show Daphne how much he's into her, while Will and Katie consider Bill's request to work with him. Liam and Hope decide to get hitched before Christmas? Whatever they decide, Hope have time to carouse in their reunion as Liam, Hope and Beth make happy family recollections as the vacation approaches. Deke has a decision to make about Remy. Remy promised he'd go to Remedy to turn his life around, but is that enough for Deke to consider a reunion? As he weighs his options, chaos and contestation unravel, maybe venturing Deke's fashion career. While Electra and Will bandied Luna's mega hit and run on the rearmost occasion of the cleaner, they puzzled over who could have ran her down and why they left the scene. Also out of nowhere Electra entered a textbook from an anonymous sender that read, "I'm the bone." That ran over Luna. The run over Luna is it obviously is someone linked to Electra. And whoever the killer is, they're easily deranged and not bright. The textbooks are a little stalkerish, and that's Remy's speciality. Right now Remy is hopeless to redeem himself so that Deke doesn't leave him. What better way to get back on Electra Forrester's good side than run over Will's baby mama? Still, he obviously didn't suppose this codger plan through, if Remy Price is the mega hit and run motorist that furrowed over Luna Nozawa and left her for dead. In order to get credit for killing Luna, Remy has to interlace himself in the crime. We can each agree that if Electra gets dirt on Remy, she wouldn't vacillate to call the police. Will is ready to take the coming step in his relationship with Electra. The two have been through a lot in the once time alone. It took Electra time to come vulnerable and intimate with Will. He to prove that he was devoted and married to her. They also dealt with Remy and Luna snooping with their relationship. Luna got pregnant with Will's baby after she got him drunk and ravished him. This nearly drove a wedge between the youthful suckers, but they set up their way back to each other. Luna assumed that she secured a life with the love of her life. But Will is repulsed by the sight of her, and rightfully so. Luna is getting hopeless after she discovered on social media that Will and Electra are moving in together. She preliminarily assumed that Will would let her out of captivity after seeing her bruised and crippled. But the Spencers are formally onto her. They knew that she'd conned someone into punching her out. Luna has set up clever ways to get out of jail. She got knocked out so that Bill would feel sorry for her and issue her amnesty. So, Luna allowed. It would work on the billionaire and his golden son again. Luna also allowed. Carrying a Spencer child would secure her golden ticket, but she set up herself twisting behind bars. A laundry wain was being rolled out by capture with the guard with her. Luna will probably request to go on laundry duty. She'll try to distract the guard by manipulating them. Also, she'll find her way out of jail through the laundry waterfall.